Mature content warning. Viewer discretion advised. The following program contains sexual content and strong language.
Chat in the kitchen.
Just curious, is that article real or is it made up? Just wondering.
Yeah, the article is real. Our director, Jules, actually contacted the person on Google. She contacted him asking if we can use his article. He said yes and gave us his permission. He was actually a gay man who fell in love with his best friend, and he said it was the best thing that ever happened to him.
But is that an anomaly? Does it just happen once or does it happen often?
Well, I haven't heard about it happening that much. Sporadically, yes. If I were in Chase's shoes, would I immediately develop feelings after a kiss? No. I'd need more time to analyze my feelings. I'd just need more time.
It's a possibility that rarely happens out there. It's a reality we don't know.
So now they're in a sensitive situation where they're naked, they're sitting closely together and acting like Romeo and Juliet, falling in love with each other. That gave the opportunity for Chase to discover his own feelings for her, even if he's never experienced that before. He's like, oh, I'm attracted to her, not because she has tits and a vagina, but because she's who she is.
So interesting. Wow. When I saw that scene, it hit me that they fell in love with each other's minds, not their bodies.
So, love versus lust. Does that mean they're attracted to each other lustfully now?
I believe, just my belief, that mentally connecting first and then physically is what can lead to love. It's not the only way, but it is what happens most often. For example, when two people go on a date, there is usually conversation and interaction to see if there's a connection that could maybe lead to sex. Some have sex right away and fall in love. It can happen either way.
Probably a fact. Men tend to find women attractive first,
Really?
but women tend to find men attractive later.
But I thought it was the other way around. Women fall in love faster and men resist it.
You have to remember, romantic comedy is not a good example of how real women fall in love.
Oh, okay.
And then all of that happens, and they sit next to each other awkwardly on the couch feeling regretful. That awkwardness obviously means something, because if it didn't mean anything, they would brush this off and accuse her girlfriend of misunderstanding, but instead they both felt guilty, so obviously...
They both know where the line is. Having feelings for each other crosses that line.
I feel like the acting part was more of a cover-up for Chase than it was for Maddie. Maddie didn't realize her feelings after it happened, so then it became awkward.
It looks like Chase is more willing to dig into what it all means, to explore his feelings, while Maddie seems more resistant and wanting to stand her ground in being a lesbian.
They're labeling their own identities. Maddie is a lesbian,
yes,
and Chase is gay.
Yeah, they feel comfortable with their identities.
But what made them develop feelings for each other without physical contact? Because personally, I'll develop feelings through sex.
Also, I met a person who just came out as gay. He used to be married and have kids. So, wow, that can happen.
Are you attracted to a vagina?
No.
Then how do you know? Exactly. That's very interesting. So interesting to me, because personally, I have no experience with vagina.
There's no physical attraction between them, but that scene when they sit closely to each other... Ping, 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 feelings.
The only physical contact they had was making out, that's all. They didn't touch each other's privates.
It might be because she's lesbian and he's gay, and so they don't care what's below their heads. But when they kiss, the mental connection is electrifying.
And maybe that'll lead to a physical connection.
Yes.
Good point.
Yeah, that's really interesting, because After this show was released, people came up to me because they saw my face in the trailers. It was very fascinating to see so many deaf people come up to me and tell me they're straight, married, and have kids, they have this and that, but they had a one-time connection with the same sex. They realized they're not right for each other, but they did love each other.
A connection through personality. Wow, it's very rare to see that.
This is where love beats lust. We automatically assume that lust will end up beating out love.
Sometimes.
We're always lusting from reading books or from watching movies. Lust.
Sometimes I have a dirty mind and I can't help it.
We all do. We all want that taste of love. It doesn't pop up that often in an unexpected moment. Like Selena said, #love has no rules.
Weird question, but do you feel lust more or love more? Which wins, love or lust? Tell me what you think in the comments below or on social media at HeyWHTV. I'm loving your thoughts so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your thoughts, so please keep tagging us.